Hello everyone, Denise here. Today we are going to make the gorgeous basic beanie out of number 4 worsted weight yarn. It is by Red Heart and it is called Hello Gorgeous. I made this beanie with this yarn and I used about half of the ball of yarn, so I'm pretty sure you can get 2 hats out of 1 ball of yarn. So let's get started. For this project, we will need a worsted weight 4 yarn, an eye hook, some tapestry needles, and a pair of scissors to snip our ends. This yarn is Red Heart Hello Gorgeous, and it is 5 ounces or 141 grams. It is 252 yards or 230 meters. The recommended hook size on this is an eye hook, or if you're knitting, it is a size 8 US. The color I am using today is called Sedona, if you would like to pick up some in the same colorway. I purchased my yarn at Walmart. So I'm going to start with a magic circle. If you want to do a slip knot and then chain 4 and connect it, you sure can do that. This is how I do my magic circle, magic ring. Reposition the yarn. And I'm going to chain 2, and then I'm going to put 12 double crochets in the ring. Okay, we have our 12 double crochets. I'm going to cinch in the circle, and then we are going to just ignore this chain 2, and we're going to slip stitch into the top of our first double crochet. So we have 12 double crochets at the end of our round 1, and now we are going to increase that. Now we're going to go on to round 2, and that is going to be chaining 2 and putting 2 double crochets in the same spot that we chained 2. And we are going to put 2 double crochets into each stitch all the way around. Here at the end of our round 2, I'm going to count the stitches to make sure we have the correct amount. We're going to skip this chain 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, and that's what we were looking for, was 24 double crochets. Ignoring that chain 2, slip stitch into the top of the first double crochet of the round and on to round 3. For round 3, we need to chain 2 again, and we are going to put 2 stitches in that same space where we chained 2, 2 double crochets. In the next stitch, we are going to do 1 double crochet. In the next stitch, we are going to do 2 double crochets. And I am going to continue to do that all the way around until I get to the end, and I will meet up with you at the end of round 3. At the end of round 3, you will finish with 1 double crochet because we started with 2 double crochets right here. 1 double crochet, and then we are going to skip this chain 2 and slip stitch into the top of our very first double crochet. At the end of round 3, we have 36 stitches. So going on to round 4, we are going to do the same thing. We're going to chain 2 and put 2 double crochets in our first stitch. The same stitch as our chain 2. Then we are going to do 1 double crochet in the next stitch, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and then we are going to put 2 double crochets in the next stitch. And this is going to be our increase for round 4. 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets. And then repeat it again. So at the end of round 4, we are going to skip this chain 2 and slip stitch into the top of our first double crochet. So round 5, we are going to chain 2 and put 2 double crochet in that same space as our chain 2. And now we are going to do 1 double crochet in the next stitch, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and 2 double crochets in the next stitch. And that is going to be our repeat for the entire round 5. 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and 2 double crochets. I'm going to do that all the way around this round, and I will meet up with you at the end. Okay, so we are at the end of round 5. Not sure if I mentioned it, but at the end of round 4, we have 48 stitches. At the end of round 5, we have 60 stitches. So now I'm going to measure. I'm just going to use my little doggy tape measure from Hobby Lobby. And now we have almost 7 inches. So I'm going to call it at 7 and get out the calculator and take 7 inches times our pi, which is 3.142, and we have 21.994. So we are looking at an adult size woman's head. Now, obviously, heads come in all different sizes and all different shapes. I've known children who have the same head size as adults. So whatever measurement, if you know someone's circumference of their head right above their ears all the way around, go ahead and make yours to whatever size you need to make yours. Now, obviously, this is going to fit a little loosely on someone who has a smaller size head, like a 20-inch head. This is going to be a little bit loose. That's okay. We are going to do ribbing at the bottom here, so that it snugs in and stays on someone's head. I'm going to stop increasing here. So say if you wanted to make a man-size hat, you probably would want to increase again, but you need to be very careful so that you're not increasing too much, because one more round for me would probably put me at be right around 23 to 24 inches in circumference. So you have to be careful when you keep increasing that you're not making it too large. You also have to be careful every single time you join the round, you are skipping that chain 2 and you are slip stitching into the top of that very first double crochet stitch. If you do not skip that chain 2 and you end up slip stitching into the chain 2, you're going to have a bigger size hat than you want, because that chain 2 is designed so that it is an invisible join and you will not see the seam so much on the hat for whoever the wearer is. So keep those two things in mind. Don't increase too much, and also be very, very aware that you are slip stitching into the top of your first double crochet and not that chain 2. So now I am going to do a double crochet in each stitch all the way around on my hat. For many rounds, probably, I'm going to make it so that it will fit about the eyebrow area with the ribbing. The total length I have on the hat is 8 inches, and that is a basic adult size hat from crown to brim. So I'm going to go around 5.5, probably 6 inches straight work down my hat. From where I stopped increasing, I'm just going to do double crochet rounds over and over and over till I reach about this 6-inch point here. And then I will meet up with you and I will show you what to do for the brim. See you in just a minute. Okay, so I did, including the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rounds. So the top of my hat here about 5.5 inches. So I am going to stop here and I am going to do the brim. And to start, we are going to do chain 2, and then I'm going to put a front post double crochet in the next stitch. So you wrap around, you go underneath the stitch just like this, grab the yarn, and finish your double crochet just like you normally would. The next stitch is going to be a back post double crochet. Yarn over, I flip this over and put the hook through like this. Wrap the yarn over and carry through with the double crochet. Front post, back post. Now we're going to repeat that all the way around. Front post, back post, front post, back post. I will show you a few and then I will meet up with you at the end of this round. I need to resituate my yarn. It is on the wrong side. So front post double crochet, back post double crochet. It is a little awkward until you get the hang of it. Once you get the hang of it, you'll just be buzzing right along. Meet up with you at the end of this round. Okay, at the end of this round, we have one more back post double crochet to do. And then this is our chain 2 here. We're going to slip stitch into the top of our first front post double crochet. Now that is the way the edge is done. You can do as many rounds of that as you would like. Make it as long as you would like. The trick to this is you design it the way you want to design it. And if you go over many rows, I could have went for a very long time on this one. And then you could fold the brim up. So it really depends on how much ribbing you want to do. I would say as a general rule, if you're not going to fold the hat, 8 inches from the top is an excellent measurement for an adult-sized woman's head from the top here to the eyebrow area. So if you want a longer hat, go ahead and make it longer. I'm going to stop at 8 inches because I think that's an excellent measurement for the size of hat that I'm making. And I want it to be a beanie style, so I'll probably do a couple more rounds and then I will come back and talk to you. Okay, I'm just going to interject here. I did one more round, but I did not show you before. I just chained 2, and in every front post double crochet, do a front post double crochet. In every back post double crochet, do a back post double crochet. And that is how we get that ribbed look. We just keep doing that every single round, and once we get a few rounds underneath of our belt, so to speak, then we have this nice ribbed look to it. See this? Nice ribbed look. Okay, so the beanie is finished. I have 8 inches from the top all the way down to the brim. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you'd like to see next as far as videos go. I will be picking the winner for the September giveaway, so look for that video on Thursday and we'll be sharing that with you. So yeah, until then, happy crocheting and I will see you next time.